Good morning and happy Friday, everyone. We're at the end of the week, one more week down. So, having a little more of a spice today. So, pretty much almost the same track that we were on yesterday. We're going to be getting into some back bending action. So, with that kept in mind, so the entire length of the spine, when we work through the spine, we actually work through also increasing energy and releasing any tension that's along the spine, along the nervous system. So having that in mind, begin to take a nice tall seat, resting your sit bones heavily into the earth, and begin to contemplate what your intention could possibly be today. Allowing yourself to take some deeper breaths. And as you lengthen each exhalation, it's so important to lengthen the exhalation. When we lengthen the exhalation, we actually start activating the parasympathetic nervous system. And as we activate the parasympathetic nervous system, we come into this space of rest and digest. So we actually start to calm the nervous system down. Breathing gets a little bit deeper. And this allows us to go deeper inward as well. As you contemplate your intention, descending the sit bones heavily into the earth, rooting down, strengthening your foundation. And upon the next inhalation, lifting up through the entire length of the spine, lifting each vertebra all the way up, all the way through the crown of the head, reaches up all the way towards the sun. The chin is parallel to the earth as you slightly shift the shoulders back, aligning the arms with the trunk of the body, allowing the heart and the chest to naturally open. As you find integrity in your lotus pose, and your intention becomes clearer to you, begin to find your intention for today's practice within the heart's center, finding a name for your intention, one singular word. And then place that word right at the heart's center. So what we're going to do intentionally with our breath is we're going to guide the breath in through the crown of the head, all the way in towards the heart with our inhalation, igniting every single cell within the heart, awakening the intention and the heart at the same time. And then as you exhale, we're going to exhale the intention from the heart center throughout the entire body, igniting every single cell it touches, spreading your intention throughout the entire framework like a wildfire. Let's do this for a couple of deep breaths. Inhaling from the crown of the head into the heart's center, exhaling from the heart's center throughout the entire framework of the body. Let's flip the palms up to the sun. And then as you inhale, gathering the sun's light all the way around the body, overhead as the palms touch right above the crown. And then as you exhale the light of the sun through the crown of the head all the way into the heart's center. Let us begin today's practice with a sound of Om on our exhalation. Inhaling now. Allowing the eyes to flutter open and coming all the way down to your spine with the knees bent and the feet planted. We're going to start off in bridge position. So once you come down to the ground, your arms can be either in T or cactus pose. And we're going to step the feet as wide as the mat. And from here, we're just going to casually descend the knees over towards the right side. From here, I'd like you to think about allowing your legs to become heavy and weighted as they drape towards the earth, allowing a gentle twist to happen along the spine. And a slight release throughout the left hip as well. Let's take one more breath here. Inhale back to center. And then exhale the knees over towards the left. Releasing full engagement throughout the entire body, allowing every single muscle to become soft as you surrender the weight of the body to gravity, allowing the twist to become slightly deeper as you surrender and let go. Observing the sensations throughout the right side of the body and the spine for one more breath. And then from here, we're going to windshield wiper the knees from side to side for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Let's heel to the feet back together. Coming into bridge position, guiding the arms alongside the body. We're going to press through the length of the arms and the shoulders, allowing a nice openness to happen across the chest naturally. Guiding the feet towards the sit bones. Inhale, press through the feet, guiding the knees towards the front of your mat, lifting your hips up nice and high, squeezing through the glutes, firing up the entire back line, lifting your heart a little bit closer towards your chin. For 3, keep pushing through the feet, lifting the hips up even up higher, drawing the inner thighs towards each other. 2, and 1. Exhale, roll the spine all the way back down, hug the knees into the chest, begin to roll from side to side, massaging the spine. Let's come back to center, descending the feet and descending the length of the arms, pressing the length of the arms and the shoulders into the earth, opening up your toes, pressing through the feet. Inhale, lift. Drawing the inner thighs towards each other, push the knees all the way fiercely towards the front of the room. As you squeeze through the glutes, lifting the front of the body as up high as you can towards the sun, strengthening the back for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, melt the entire length of the spine back down, hug the knees into the chest, rolling from side to side. We're going to do that one more time before coming into tabletop position. All right, so we're visiting bridge one last time, descending your feet, hip width distance apart, arms pressing down alongside the body. Inhale, press through the feet to lift. Keeping your gaze nice and soft, breathing here for 4, 3, all 4 limbs pressing into the earth evenly. 2, and 1. Exhale, melt the entire length of the spine back down, hug the knees into the chest. From here, we're going to rock from side to side first. And then we're going to rock from front to back, coming up into a seated position. Beautiful. All right. So from here, we're going to take the hands over towards the knees, and we're going to swish the spine around. So the crown of the crown of the head is going to still face the sun, and we're just going to shift and make big circles with the spine, keeping your hands on your knees. Start to swish the spine around in this direction. 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Changing directions. 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, let's come into tabletop position. Knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders. Keeping the toes tucked under. From here, we're going to shift in through cat-cow. So we're going to exhale into cat, inhale to cow. As you exhale, you're going to squeeze the glutes, tuck the tailbone under, lift the spine all the way up towards the sky. You're going to scoop the belly in to support the spine. Now, as you inhale, you're going to descend the front of the body towards the earth as the heart opens up forward and your gaze faces forward as well. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Keep moving in and out with the rhythm of your breath. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So from here, we're going to move through the spine a little bit more. We're going to exhale, sit bones back. And then as you inhale, you're going to scoop the belly in. So when you hear the cue, scoop the belly in, you're going to pull the navel in towards the spine, and you're going to lift the navel up in through the ribs. So as you scoop the belly in, you're going to inhale, shift forward. As you're shifting past the wrists, you're going to come into essentially cow pose. So you're going to release the front of the body as you're shifting forward. You're going to open up your heart and lift through the crown of the head. So this is where we're going to come onto the base of the inhalation. As you exhale, you're going to shift the sit bones all the way back. So let's synchronize the breath with your movements, coming in and out of this posture for the count of 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Take the sit bones back, untuck the toes, coming into hero's pose. So sit bones are at the heels, crown is facing the sun. Inhale, fingertips up to the sky. Exhale to twist over towards the right. Left hand on the outer edge of the right knee, right hand behind. Inhale to lengthen the spine, open up the chest. Exhale, take your gaze past the right shoulder as you pull the navel back into the spine, taking an even deeper twist. Wring out the spine like a wet towel. Last breath. Inhale, center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, lifting up through the crown of the head. Opening up the chest, scoop the belly in, exhale, take the twist, deeper past the left side, taking your gaze past the left shoulder. Last breath. Beautiful. Gently coming all the way back to center, sliding the hands back into tabletop position, tucking the toes under, sending the heels all the way back into your downward facing dog. All right. So before we start off with our sun salutations, we're going to bring this spine into a little tiny bit of a twist here. So we're going to be going into three-legged downward facing dog. And then eventually today, we may or may not be going into wild thing. Because everyone likes a little bit of a wild thing every now and then. All right, so from here, you're going to inhale, lift the right leg all the way up towards the sky. You're going to point the toes, bend the knee. And then as you exhale, you're going to slide the toes over towards the left side. Inhale, navel to spine, square the hips to the earth. Exhale, twist. Beautiful. Let's do that for a couple more rounds. Inhale to square the hips, navel to spine. Exhale, twist. Let's do two more. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Beautiful. Inhale, center. And then exhale to descend the base of the right foot. Pedal out your heels. Beautiful. Okay, coming back into stillness. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Exhale, point the toes, bend the knee, slide the toes over towards the right. Inhale, navel to spine, square the hips. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. We'll do two more. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, descend the base of the left foot. Bending the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale, hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, trace the sun to rise, Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, Hastasana, trace the sun. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hop or step back, plank. Lowering down as you hug the arms and the navel in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take one very deep breath here, just one, before coming into the next one. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Bending the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale to hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale on your forward fold. Inhale, trace the sun on the way up, rise. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Lowering down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, let's take 2 deep breaths here this time. Nice big inhalations, filling up the lungs to their fullest capacity, and nice long, deep exhalations. Bending the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale, hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, trace the sun on the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, Hastasana, trace the sun. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Beautiful. At the base of that last exhalation, we're going to bend the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale, hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, trace the sun, palms touch. Interlace the last 3 fingers, pointing the index fingers up. So we're going to be going into Kali Mudra. I'm just going to shift this back so you can see what we're doing. Woo! All right, there we go. So Kali Mudra, your last 3 fingers are interlaced, and your index fingers are pointed up, and your thumbs are crossing. So in Kali Mudra, we're going to start to shift throughout the thoracic spine. So the thoracic spine is the top part of the spine, right here. So we're going to inhale, reach all the way up to the sky through the index fingers. Keep your gaze soft, looking forward, keeping the shoulders down alongside the spine. You're going to exhale, shift the fingertips back. Keeping your hips stacked over your ankles. On your inhalation, you're going to move over towards the right side in a side bend here, over towards the right. Exhale across the back body. Inhale to the left. Exhale across. So we're making crescent moon shapes here through the index fingers from the left side to the right, from the right side to the left. For 3, 2, and 1. Let's go through the front. Inhale, center. Exhale, shift the fingertips all the way up to the front. So as you shift your fingertips to the front, the back of the heart opens in the space between the shoulder blades here. Tuck the chin into the chest. Open up the back of the body. Inhale to swing the fingers all the way over towards the right. Coming back into your side bend. Exhale across the front. Inhale to the left. Continue to make these crescent moon shapes through the front of the body for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Inhale, center. Exhale, sweep the arms wide, forward fold, hinge from the hips, lead with the heart. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Lowering down from plank. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Excellent. All right. So from here, we're going to inhale, right leg up to the sky. Point the toes, bend the knee. Exhale, slip the right toes over towards the left. Once again. Navel to spine. Inhale, square the hips. Step the right foot forward. Beautiful. From here, as we exhale, we're going to pull the navel in even a bit further. We're going to step the left foot halfway forward, pivoting the toes out at a 45-degree angle. Beautiful. From here, we're going to inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Sweep the arms all the way back. Interlace the fingers. From here, as you inhale, you're going to peel the chest and the belly off the right thigh as you press back through the hands, taking the hands further away from the spine. Inhale, lift halfway. Beautiful. Exhale, forward fold. Keeping a nice soft micro bend at that right knee for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift all the way up, crown to sky. Exhale, open the heart up towards the sky. Hands are facing down for 3, 2. Keep reaching through the crown of the head, lengthening the back of the neck. And 1. Exhale, fold. Soften the elbows, hands come back down to the hand, come back down to the earth, step the left foot back, step the right foot back, plank, Vinyasa. One breath. In downward facing dog. At the base of the exhalation, inhale, left leg reaches up to the sky. Point the toes, bend the knee. Exhale, slide the toes over towards the right. Inhale, navel the spine, square the hips, step the left foot forward. As you exhale, step the right foot forward halfway, heel to heel alignment, pivoting the toes out at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Open the arms, sweep them back behind you, interlace the fingers. Inhale, halfway up, reaching the hands away from the spine. Peeling the belly and the heart off the thigh. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Navel to spine. Inhale all the way up, crown to sky. Exhale, lean back, opening up the heart towards the sky for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold, bending the elbows, hands to the earth, step back plank, Vinyasa, or child's pose to transition. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, pivot the back. We're going to come into warrior 2. Navel to spine. Inhale to windmill the arms up. So from here, we're just going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Keep the heart nice and open, reaching through the sides of the room, through the fingertips, pressing through both feet, pushing your feet away from each other, reaching through the crown of the head. So from here, we're going to switch into exalted warrior. Once I count down from 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip the right palm up to the sky, sweep the left arm behind you, tucking the left hand towards the right hip. As you exhale, you're going to sweep the right arm across the ceiling, opening up your heart towards the sky. For 3, 2, and 1. Windmill the arms all the way back down. Step back plank, vinyasa to switch sides. Once you come into downward facing dog, taking the biggest, deepest breath that you can take. Inhale, left foot steps forward, pivot the back. Inhale, navel to spine. Windmill the arms all the way up, warrior 2. Pressing the feet away from each other. Arms parallel to the earth, shifting the shoulders over the hips. Reaching through the crown of the head for 3, 2, and 1. Flip the left palm up, sweep the right arm back towards the opposite hip. Exhale, slide the left fingertips across the ceiling, all the way back, opening up your chest towards the sun. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, coming all the way back, navel to spine. Exhale, windmill the arms down, step back plank, vinyasa to switch. Let's take 3 breaths in downward facing dog. Beautiful. Okay, so from here, we're going to get it back into plank to lower down. So we're going to work through the spine a little bit with our bodies down on the mat. We're going to inhale, forward plank. Exhale all of the breath out before lowering. Hug the arms and the navel inward, lowering down on empty lungs. Untucking the toes. So from here, we're going to inhale to lift 3 times into cobra. And then we're going to stay, and then we're going to readjust the hands and come into seal pose. So you're going to start to press the tops of the feet into the mat. And then from here, your hands are going to be right underneath the shoulders. You're going to pull the navel back into the spine. You're going to press the tops of the feet so much that the knees lift away from the earth. Inhale to rise, cobra. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. So every time you lift, you're lifting a little bit higher. And this is the last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale to lower. Arms out in cactus pose. Flipping the hands out at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, seal. Lifting the heart up, reaching through the crown of the head, keeping your gaze nice and soft. And we're going to start to shift here into a little bit of a twist when I count down from 3. Keep your gaze nice and soft, staring forward. 2 and 1. Exhale, tip the right shoulder down as you take the gaze past the right shoulder towards the back of the mat. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Beautiful. All right, let's come back down all the way. Sliding the hands underneath the shoulders, guiding the sit bones back into child's pose. So we're all meeting here in child's pose. Allowing the spine to lengthen in flexion. And from here, we're just going to help release the spine. We're going to walk the hands over towards the right. You can even cross your left hand over the right and take a couple of deep breaths here. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Couple of breaths. Beautiful. Inhale, center. Exhale, release the forehead down. 1 breath. Inhale, tabletop position. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. As you exhale, you're going to descend the left knee, untuck the left toes. From here, we're going to slide the left hand underneath the face. We're going to bend the left knee, and then we're going to inhale, sweep the right arm across, ceiling to catch the left foot. From here, you can either keep your gaze forward if you like, or you can shift your gaze past the right shoulder, coming into a twist. For 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to twist the spine in a different direction. So we're going to release the left foot back to the earth, draw the inner thighs towards each other, navel to spine. Inhale to lift up to the sky. As you exhale, we're going to go into a slight back bend. You're going to descend the sit bones deeper towards the earth as you slide the fingertips back. Make sure not to crunch the neck back. You're going to keep the neck nice and long as you reach through the crown of the head. Keep your gaze to where the wall meets the ceiling. For 3, keep your chest and heart nice and open. 2 and 1. Exhale, hands through heart center, twisting towards the right, guiding the left arm to the outer edge of the right knee. Staying here for 3 breaths. Beautiful. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands come back down. Step back plank, vinyasa to switch sides. One breath. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, right knee to the earth. Untuck the toes. Beautiful. Sliding the right hand underneath the face. And from here, we're going to bend the right knee, sweep the left arm all the way back to catch the right foot. So you can either catch the right foot here, or if you can actually sneak the toes right in towards the elbow, or just the inside of the forearm here. You're going to take your gaze back if you wish. For 3, 2, and 1. Releasing the right foot back to the earth, sweeping the left arm forward. Inhale to pull the inner thighs towards each other, navel to spine. Inhale, lift up the fingers to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center, twisting towards the left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, center. Reaching up to the sky. Exhale, palms down to the ground. Step back plank, Vinyasa, or child's pose. All right, so we've got one more thing to do on the ground before visiting that wild thing. All right, so let's take 2 more deep breaths here in downward facing dog. If you're in child's pose, take 1 more breath in child's pose, and then take your last final breath in downward facing dog to meet us. Excellent. Let's inhale, sweep the body forward, plank. Exhale to lower. Beautiful. Okay, so from here, we're going to go into alternate limbs. So you're going to bend the right knee, and you're going to reach the right arm all the way up in front of you. You're going to take the left arm back, so the left hand catches the right foot. You're going to push the foot into the hand as you lift the outstretched limbs. So you're going to start to float the left leg up and the right arm up. Press through the right leg into the left hand for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale down. Stack the hands underneath the forehead. Bend the knees, and then swish the feet from side to side. All right, let's go over towards the next side. Descending the legs, outstretching the left arm, bending the left knee, guiding the right arm behind you to catch the left foot. Navel to spine. Inhale, lift the limbs, pushing the left foot into the right hand. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release. Stack the hands underneath the forehead. Bend the knees. Swish the feet from side to side. And release the feet. All right, lastly, we're going to go into bow pose. So from here, both feet are going to bend. So when you lift up into your bow pose, your knees are going to want to split away from each other. So you're going to draw the inner thighs in towards each other vigorously. Keep the navel towards the spine as you push the feet into the hands to lift up a little bit higher. Okay. So we're going to take the hands all the way back, catch the tops of the feet. From here, I always find that it's a little bit easier for myself anyways to push through the feet as you tuck the toes towards you. But the choice is all yours, of course. And then from here, we're going to inhale, lift. You're going to lift your heart up off the ground. You're going to push the feet into the hands. Beautiful. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Come all the way back down. Hands coming underneath the shoulders. You're going to slide the sit bones back into child's pose. And then we're going to take a couple breaths here. We're going to do one more sun salutation. And then once we come into our downward facing dog, after that sun salutation is done, then we're going to go into wild thing. And then we're going to finish off our practice. All right, let's take 2 more breaths. Inhale, tabletop position. Exhale, tuck the toes under. Send the heels all the way back. Downward facing dog. Bending the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale, hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale on your forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach up to the sun. Exhale, hands through heart to center, Samastitihi. Inhale to paint the sun. Exhale on your forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Lowering down from plank. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, let's get into those. Just gonna move this over here so I don't knock it over. All right, let's shift into those wild things. We're gonna hold wild thing just for a couple of breaths on each side. P.S. You don't have to do wild thing. You can just hold your 3-legged downward facing dog if that is more suitable for your practice today. You're going to inhale, right leg up to the sky. Point the toes, bend the knee. And we're going to do that twist 3 times. On the 3rd time, we're going to go into wild thing. So you're going to exhale, right toes over towards the left. Inhale, navel to spine, square the hips. Exhale, twist. That was 2. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist, and then you're going to guide the foot towards the earth. And you're going to shift your arm back. Here you can take your concentration mudra. You can take your index finger to the tip of your thumb. And the last 3 fingers are going to be nice and extended. You're going to reach all the way back. Lift up the hips. Press through the feet for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly rotate back into downward facing dog. Excellent. All right, let's try that over on the other side. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Point the toes, bend the knee. Exhale, sweep the toes over towards the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. And shift over a little bit here. I don't have much room on the other side. Exhale, right. So that was the last one. So the last exhalation, you're going to shift your foot all the way out back behind you. You're going to take your concentration mudra. You're going to reach up through the hips, lift all the way up towards the ceiling. Reach back through the left hand. Beautiful. For 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Come all the way back. Downward facing dog. Excellent. Beautiful work. Okay. So from here, let's move through one more vinyasa before coming down towards the ground. From here, we're going to cross the legs. If floating through your arms is in your practice, you can do that too. You're going to step the right foot towards the left hand, left foot towards the right, crossing the legs, and then stepping the feet out in front of you. So here we're going to be going into a forward fold. You're going to press out through your heels, tuck the toes in towards you, navel to spine. Inhale, fingertips up to the sky. Exhale to forward fold. Take the gaze towards the toes. Pull the navel back. Inhale, shift the heart forward, lengthen the spine, scoop the belly in, forward fold as you exhale. Coming a little bit deeper. Beautiful. From here, we're going to slide the spine back upright. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to guide the arms parallel towards the earth. Plant the feet strongly. You're going to exhale, tuck the tailbone under, scoop the belly in. You're going to roll the spine all the way back down to the ground. Beautiful. Once the spine lands, we're going to plant the hands, step the heels a little bit closer towards the sit bones. We're going to give ourselves one more bridge. Inhale, pressing through all four limbs, lift up the hips. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Roll the spine all the way back down. Step the feet as wide as the mat, arms into your cactus, and you're going to swish the knees from side to side. Beautiful. All right, coming all the way back to center. Beautiful. Okay, so from here, we're just going to go into plow pose. If plow is not available for you today, from here, you can just keep your knees hugged into your chest, or you can go into happy baby if that's better for your practice today. If not, you're going to keep your legs together. You're going to pull the knees into the chest through the navel. So you're going to pull the navel down into the earth as you hug the knees into the chest. The arms are going to be laying alongside the body. Fingers are nice and open, palms facing the ground. As you inhale, you're going to point the toes up towards the sky. You're going to press through the hands. You're going to shift your legs all the way back behind you. To assist the legs going back a little bit further, you can bend at your elbows and you can take your hands at the base of the spine to help shift the spine back a little bit more, to shift the hips back a bit towards your gaze. Beautiful. For 3. So this is also useful to help lengthen the neck. 2. And 1. If your hands were at your back, you're going to take your hands back down to the ground. You're going to start to bend your knees. And then you're going to roll the spine all the way back down to the ground. And then you're going to release the legs all the way back down as well. Coming into Shavasana, corpse pose. If you would like to make yourself a little bit of an adjustment, you can keep your arms nice and wide, hug the knees into the chest, Exhale, lengthen the legs. All right, to start to shift through the shoulders, we're going to inhale, sweep the right arm across the body. Exhale, wide. Inhale, left arm across the body. Exhale, wide. Take one deep breath here, inhaling through the nostrils, exhaling through an open mouth. And allowing your eyes to close as you settle the weight of the body to the earth. Surrendering the entire weight of the body to the earth, allowing every single muscle to melt, sink, and release. Noticing all of the sensations throughout the body, noticing the natural breath as it is from moment to moment, and noticing the touch of the heartbeat throughout the entire trunk of the body, following the rhythm of the heartbeat down all four limbs. Take one more breath. Inhale through the nostrils, exhale through an open mouth. And then bending the knees, planting the feet, and rolling over towards the right side of the body. Planting the left hand on the earth in front of the chest, then as you inhale, pressing up to rise all the way into a seated position to close today's practice. So quick little announcement before we close today's practice. So whenever I notice anyone requesting modifications at the end of the class, right after we finish the practice with the final Om, I'll keep the video going to instruct any modifications that are requested at the end of class. And those will be recorded so that you can actually see what's happening, and then we can have a little bit more of an open dialogue there to help assist you getting into those yoga poses that you really want to get into and help you along with your practice as well, as it is a pleasure. All right, so closing today's practice with the sound of Om. So remembering your intention for today's practice, guiding your hands towards heart center in Anjali Mudra with the lengths of the thumbs over the sternum to connect to the rhythm of the heartbeat. Let us Inhale to Om now to close today's practice. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. May every single cell of your entire being be filled with love, light, abundance, bliss, and freedom. May all beings be happy. Be happy. Be happy. Namaste. So if anyone else is curious about those modifications for the alternate side bow pose, essentially, so take a moment here to either grab a belt or a scarf. Okay, I'm gonna go grab mine too. So there are a couple of quick different ways that you can start strengthening the spine and also relieving the spine so much in the extension where you can actually start to catch your feet. So one of the things that's very important for this is to actually start conditioning the spine to go into a deep extension. So in order for this to happen, there's a couple of things that we can look at. So we can look at yin. So with yin, you're actually holding stretched positions for an extended period of time to start releasing fascial adhesions throughout any area of the body in which you're opening. So if you actually take a back extension in a yin position, so I'm just going to show you two very quick ones, not that you're going to get into it, just so that you have this at the back of in the back pocket. And then again, if this is actually something that you're interested in doing in terms of releasing the fascial adhesions to get into that long extension, then you can definitely comment below and I will make sure that I will post a yin practice specifically for your spinal health. So one of those things is you can grab a pillow, any pillow, doesn't matter. And you can rest the length of your spine over your pillow and allow the shoulders to drape over. So this is going to give the spine a bit of an extension. And then if you actually, so you're not actually holding any muscles. So if your body to rest here in space, allowing the back body to open, and then gradually you can start to increase the curvature of the spine as you start stacking pillows, or you can make rolls up with towels. So you can start to get a little bit more of a deeper extension through the spine. So that's one. Also, bridge position is also very useful to get into this as well, to get that spinal strength. So practicing, I would say probably about four sets of bridges for 3 rounds, at least once a day, will help you get that strength throughout the spine to be able to reach back and catch your foot. So let's take a look-see at the modification in that alternate bow pose. So making sure that you either have your strap or your scarf off to the side. You're going to flip it back over onto the front of your body. And then from here, so we're going to start, we're just going to do the one side first, because I do have a little bit of an appointment relatively soon. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your strap or your scarf at the front part of your foot here, almost as if it's an extension of your arm. Okay. So it's alternate limbs. So you're going to take your strap from your left foot into your right hand. So all of a sudden here, you're having that compensation of the distance with the strap. So from here, what you're going to do is you're going to pull the navel back into the spine. And then as you inhale, you're going to lift the outstretched limbs up as you push your foot into your strap and you keep your strap into your hand here. Okay? The other thing that you can do if you don't have a strap is you can practice reaching back with your arms and your legs down. So from here, instead of alternating limbs, you can keep the tops of your feet pressing into the mat, and then you can inhale, reach back, reach, 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 hold for 3, 2, 1, exhale, down. So you're going to do that a couple times. Inhale, reach back, exhale, down. So you're going to keep practicing this until you can actually catch your feet. So same thing here, even in bow pose, you can take a strap or a scarf around the front of your feet to compensate for the length between your feet and your hands here. Okay? Bridge is your ultimate friend. And again, if you'd like yin practice for this, let me know and I can definitely make it happen. Have a wonderful day. And if you have any other questions, drop me a message. And if not, have the most fantastic of Fridays. Have a great day. Bye.